I love teeny tiny market cap cryptos. Stuff so small, you need a magnifying glass to see it. So I've made a list of 5 cryptos that are super low in market cap that I also see some potential in. The advantage of very small market cap cryptos is that they can absolutely take off like rocket ships. The downside is that they are usually more volatile and carry more risk. But for me, that's why I love them. The biggest one on this list is ranked at 954 in size on the crypto charts, and the smallest, well, it's ranked at 2,433. So if you want some cryptos with a ton of potential upside, then jump in with me. First up is Blocksquare. It's ranked at 954 on the CoinGecko charts, meaning there are 953 cryptos that have a bigger market cap. Blocksquare is a real estate RWA platform. RWA means real world assets, for those who don't know. I think RWA platforms will be a big narrative in the future with crypto. The ability to take something like real estate and digitize its value could be an area with a ton of potential. Blocksquare also wants to be a place where investment platforms can be launched and where people can get connected with tokenized real estate deals. Buying a $600,000 house as an investment property might not be the easiest thing for most people to afford. So maybe if you can buy into it with a bunch of other people via crypto tokens, that would make it far more accessible. Blocksquare has been building out products to serve these needs over the past year plus. As I've been investing into Blocksquare, I've also been using their Ocean Point product. I've been staking my BST tokens there for 8 to 15% APY over the past year or so. Like I said, Blocksquare is ranked at 954. Some of the higher ranked RWA cryptos are ranked in the 150 to 300 range. So let's say Blocksquare makes its way up into the top 300 of the crypto charts. Well, that would be a 7.6x from where it is today, taking the token price from 41 cents to $3.24 each. Okay, but what about the downsides? Well, first, there's the risk element. And the risk with this one and all the others on the list is like all of crypto. It could fail and it could go to zero and you could lose all your money. I think Blocksquare could fail if this space doesn't take off like I think it will, or if they don't get the traction they really need to grow. But I do think they are really well positioned against both of those things, and I've been investing in Blocksquare accordingly, but I can't predict the future. Or can I? I can't. What I can do is mention Sleep Money Club. If you like lists like this of super early cryptos, then you'll love Sleep Money Club, because we've been chatting about many of these even earlier. It's my community filled with people just like you who love to geek out about crypto and love to find super early projects and make passive income. We have a 7-day free trial so you can give it a spin with zero risk. So come on in. The water's fine. Next up is Index Cooperative. Index funds and ETFs have changed the investing game in the stock market. And the ETF is only 30 years old, which in stock terms means it's a youngster. Given how much index funds and ETFs have revolutionized stock investing, it's only natural that something similar will happen in the crypto space. And that's where the Index Cooperative comes in. They are creating index funds of various baskets of cryptos of sorts. This would be like the S&P 500 or QQQ, except instead of collections of individual stocks based around certain criteria, it would be collections of cryptos. Index has several different products, namely they have the DeFi Pulse Index that tracks some of the largest protocols in the decentralized finance space, the Metaverse Index, which is designed to capture the trend of entertainment, social activity, and business moving to take place in virtual economies. There's also the Bankless Bed Index, BED Index, which includes Bitcoin, ETH, and their DeFi Pulse Index in equal weight, giving you a kind of best of all worlds approach. They have other indexes, leverage products, yield generating indexes, and even automated strategies. So what's the play here? Well, index funds and ETFs, despite being ludicrously boring, are highly popular. So it would make sense to try to get in on the ground level of something similar in the crypto space, except maybe minus the boring part. Well, I'm personally looking at their governance token Index and not any of their actual index products. I think the products themselves are what new crypto investors coming into the next bull market will be looking to own. And for me, I want the underlying assets themselves, not an index of them, because I'm not a brand new crypto investor. But I want to take advantage of Index's hopeful future popularity and price increase by owning their index token? Well, right now the index token is ranked at 1005 on the crypto charts, and a move into the top 100 would be a 44x from here, taking the $1.82 token price all the way up to almost $83. On the flip side, what if it doesn't work out? Well, a reason why it could fail could be as simple as no one actually wanting an index fund type product in crypto and it just not having any real adoption. But given that their index token is already listed on Coinbase, I feel like it would be a very easy ask for Coinbase to add their index products as well, and then that would open the door to a lot of onboarding in the future. Next on this list is SC Prime. It's a storage-based crypto project. They want to be a distributed data center that provides enterprise-grade cloud storage. The very basic idea here is that people provide storage to the network, and then people can rent out that storage. You can run a DIY storage server yourself or buy one of their pre-built units. The idea is very much like AWS, but more storage focused. People or companies can buy storage from these providers, and then all those files that are stored across their storage servers are spread out around the world. SC Prime is a proof of work blockchain. It's mineable with ASICs. They want their chain to have excellent security. And as for the storage itself, they offer end-to-end encryption. And I've been running one of their pre-built storage units over the past year and a half. It's very quiet, easy to run, and as more space on it is used by people renting out that space on the network, I make passive income in the form of their coin, SCP. They've been quietly building in the background all bear market, and given that, I think decentralized physical infrastructure networks, or DePIN, will be a huge narrative in the next bull run. This could be a great crypto to look at. SC Prime is currently ranked at spot 1,299. If it moved into the top 500, that would be just over a 9x from where it is today, taking their coin from 12 cents per coin to $1.09 per coin. Or if you want a much grander target, if they got as big as Filecoin, that would be a 381x from where they are today, taking the coin to $44.66 in price. Hello. The biggest downsides with SC Prime are the lack of marketing so far and the amount of competition. It seems like they have had a lack of marketing by choice though, wanting to build and focus on their product before starting to tell everybody about the company. But I think as we enter this next bull market, it might be time to start getting out in front of people. DePIN is a big sector, and there are lots of compute and storage focused crypto projects. So SC Prime will have some competition to work through. I think a lot can be said though about the fact that they have just been quietly building all bear market, and they are still here and still building. That's why I like SC Prime and why I think it has potential going forward. And next up is another DePIN pick, which is Wi-Fi Map. Wi-Fi Map is trying to build a Web3 internet super app, whatever that means. The main features of their app is the ability to find Wi-Fi hotspots across 200 plus countries. They have 160 million users, and their app also offers eSIM mobile data and VPN protection. And that's really the core functionality of the app. Secure VPN, global eSIM, Wi-Fi hotspot maps that can be used offline, and a Wi-Fi finder. This is all powered by their Wi-Fi token. If you add a hotspot to the network, you can earn their token. You can redeem their tokens for premium services inside the app. You can get 15% cash back in Wi-Fi tokens when you redeem for eSIM mobile data. And of course, you can simply buy and trade the Wi-Fi token. Right now, the Wi-Fi token is ranked at 1,424 on the crypto charts. If Wi-Fi Map grew to be as big as Helium, for example, which is ranked at 126, that would be an 86x from here and make the 6-cent token worth $4.91 each. Now, I think my personal expectation will be a bit more modest than that, but I will probably still hold a moon bag in case it ever does make it that high. But what about the downsides? Well, like many of these, there is the reality where Wi-Fi doesn't grow any larger in terms of adoption, and the price either stagnates or it falters. I truly believe in the DePIN sector of crypto, which is where Wi-Fi sits, so of course I'm bullish. But I also recognize that it might still be too early, or there might be another winner in the space. Crypto number 5 on this list is very teeny tiny. It has a market cap of just $680,000. It's ranked at 2,433 on the CoinGecko crypto charts. It's called Reaction, and Reaction is very new, only a few months old. I got interested because they have masternodes. I'm actually running 3 of them right now. This is one that a member of Sleep Money Club found. A node requires 600,000 RTC coins that cost about $1,300 right now, and each one of those nodes makes about $500 per month. And I host these nodes for only $6 a month each on nodeorbit.com. Now, Reaction is an odd one. They want to build a blockchain that reacts to world events, and I don't even know how to react to that, and I can't really get a full grasp of how they want it to work. But here's what I understand so far. They will have an AI on the lookout for things happening in the news, good, bad, or otherwise. The AI will analyze the events, and when it finds ones that meet whatever criteria the project has set out, they will be recorded on the blockchain. They are a bit vague about what all this will do and how all these interactions will take place, but that's the basic idea. But here's what I know. It's a super early proof of work blockchain that was fairly launched with no pre-mine, pre-sale, ICO, or otherwise. It's CPU mineable, and it uses the same algorithm as Raptorium. It has nodes, which I'm always a fan of, and those nodes pay really well right now. Since it's ranked at 2,433 on the crypto charts, if it was to move up to position 500, well, that would be a 78x from where it is right now. The coin would go from being worth 0.002 cents to 16 cents, meaning $100 into Reaction would turn into $7,800 if that were to happen. And that's crazy. And if things worked out really well and it went even higher, it could definitely do a 100x from where it is right now. But the downsides should be clear. This is super early and therefore super risky. All of these are risky. You should only put money into any of these if you are okay losing it. But that's especially true with ones like this. The purpose behind the project is fairly dubious. They do have a lot of work to do and a lot of clarity to bring before this can be really serious. All that said, those downsides are pretty far outweighed by the stuff I like, so I'm willing to risk it. Doesn't mean you should, but that's what I love about all these, the potential upside. And in fact, watch this video to see 5 cryptos in the gaming space, a narrative that I think will be massive in the next bull run, coins that I think also have a huge potential upside. Goodbye.